This is All Out Politics, news, debate and opinion from the heart of Westminster. Politicians tend to promise a lot during election campaigns, and both candidates in the Conservative leadership race have pledged to cut taxes and increase spending, much to the dismay of the Chancellor Philip Hammond. So do their sums add up? Joining me to discuss that are Miatta Fahnbulleh. She's the CEO of the New Economics Foundation and a one-time advisor to Ed Miliband, and Warwick Lightfoot, Head of Economics and Social Policy at Policy Exchange and a former advisor to 3 Conservative Chancellors. Welcome to you both. Now, I've got here what the Institute for Fiscal Studies are saying about Boris Johnson and Jeremy Hunt's proposals, and I think it's fair to say they're not very impressed. I mean, they say a lot of money is flowing out and the money isn't there. Well,
they're right not to be impressed. I mean, in some respects, for us, I think what we're starting to see in the Tory party is that they're beginning to concede that actually governments do need to spend, governments do need to invest in order to stimulate the economy. Now, some of us have been arguing this for about 10 years through the period of austerity, so there is progress. I think the problem is they're spending in all the wrong ways. So you take Boris Johnson's proposal to increase the higher rate of tax, that's going to cost us about 10 billion a year, and it's going to benefit the top 10%. Or their proposals, both of them have now said that they're going to increase the threshold at which people start paying national insurance contribution each year. 8 billion a year. And the analysis that we've done at the New Economics Foundation suggests that the top 20% will get about £560 for this. The bottom 20% will only get £80. So it's really regressive. So it's more about their priorities. You know, when we've got 14 million people living in poverty, when we've got our public services, the NHS, social care, schools, under pressure on their knees, when you've got a climate emergency and the need to invest to green our economy, why are they choosing the things that they are?
But the headline principle of spending more, you think we could do that? Because, of course, Philip Hammond yesterday suggested there isn't a lot of money.
Well, so we can do more. And the reality is having a conversation about borrowing to invest. And, you know, borrowing has been this dirty word for the last 10 years. But governments borrow all the time. In the same way that businesses borrow in order to invest in things that will yield a return, governments should borrow in order to invest in things that will yield a return.